And good morning, everybody. It is Fabulous Friday featuring Garry Coles. Garry, you are the expert in oncology for hypnotherapy. And I'm excited to have you on here because you do know so much about this subject. And I know that you work in hospitals and you see people living with cancer. So, and I know we've got a workshop coming up soon. Tell us the benefits of anybody taking your workshop, because you've got an in-person one coming up at HypnoThoughts Live. And I think is it the 14th and 15th of July?
It is. Hello to everybody from the UK. It is, yeah. I've got a 2-day one, my first one in the US for many, many years, due to demand. It's on the 14th and 15th of July, just before HypnoThoughts as one of their pre-conferences. And yeah, there's lots of benefits, but there's lots of reasons as well. The main reason is a lot of people don't realise that 1 in 2 people born since 1960 will contract cancer at some point in their life. And 40% of those will seek complementary therapies, such as hypnotherapy. So 20% of the population are going to be after your skills. They're going to be after you to help them. And are you equipped to do it? Possibly not. And a lot of people don't realize what you can help with. And, people just say, oh, can you help with pain control? Yes, we can. But it's the whole journey. I work with people from diagnosis. So we do the psychological fallout, fears, panic. We deal with the fears and phobias of needles, scanners. I did some pioneering research into pre and post-surgical hypnosis, which gives a faster recovery quality. The biggest area I work with is side effects of treatment, things like chemotherapy, immunotherapy, radiotherapy, life changes through having gone through the cancer journey, pain control, and in some cases palliative care. So it's the whole thing, and we're going to teach people to have the confidence in working with people in any one of those stages.
And it's fantastic because it's also that terrible fatigue that people get. And I have taken your workshop, and it is absolutely phenomenal because it's true. Because when you see clients, and we both see a lot of clients, they will also say, oh, I have this friend who has this. Can you help with that? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And what was interesting, one of the main reasons that I actually formulated the course was that I thought about the other, because, as you mentioned, I do a lot of hospital work. I spent 20 years in an oncology unit at a UK hospital, working with thousands of cancer patients. But I started, after I did my research, I started to have hypnotherapists contacting me who are very, very highly qualified, very experienced. Who I thought, well, they'd be great at working with that sort of area. And they would contact me saying, oh, I've got such and such family member or a friend have just been diagnosed with cancer, or they've just had this operation, or they've got to have this operation. What can I do? And I'm thinking, well, you're highly qualified, you're highly experienced. Why don't you know what to do? And I'm thinking, yeah, that they don't. It's just one of these areas that it's like rabbits in headlights.
Yeah.
So I thought, yeah, we need a course there to put that across.
And it's a fabulous course, and I encourage anybody to take it at the pre-conference at HypnoThoughts Live. And
and we were talking about rabbits in headlights, which bring us nicely to the bunny talk.
I know, and you've taken that workshop, so
Absolutely, and it's brilliant. And yeah, people can come to Las Vegas and they can do my workshop before the conference and your workshop after the conference, and make a great time of it all.
yeah,
And
they
again,
can. Yeah, because it's completely different. I do a lot of emotional intelligence coaching. For some people, when I've trained it to my therapists or psychologists, they'd call, oh, this is psych ed. Yeah, hang on, this is psych ed that people can understand. And they absolutely love it. So it's all the diagrams, which you will find that people go, clients love diagrams. Teenagers love diagrams, and then they keep them. So you will learn all of those. So that's a real benefit, because you get people interested, enthusiastic, and actually you can use those with all of your clients. It's a lot of it's a fun way to work with people, because I believe people keep things inside of them. And so when people don't like talking about it, doesn't mean that they haven't got it. It's still inside them. So it's great in that you can actually help people get that out. It's a very interactive session. And yeah, I'm busy. you get to see whole families, because a lot of clients, they will ask you to help their child, and actually I end up working with all of the family, because I always want to see the parents first.
Yeah.
Because
Mm.
in my opinion, a lot of the time it's not the child, it is actually the environment the child is in. And hey, we all know that parents do the best job they can do with the knowledge that they have. And then once you give them that knowledge, they go, oh, okay. And then they take on the responsibility. And then they say, oh, it's me that needs helping. And yes, the bunny talk process helps you work with their inner child as well. So it's, you just end up seeing the whole family. And then, of course, as we say, it segues into, oh,
Yeah,
this member has cancer. Can you help
absolutely.
them? So it's just so helpful to have these added tools into your toolbox.
Oh, no, absolutely. I think there's too many hypnotherapists, and I was discussing some stuff on social media before we spoke, and I'm not going to say what they studied, but there's some very well-known, very expensive courses that people say, "Oh, this is the greatest thing on earth. You know, I can cure everything with it." Which, when I mentor them, I find that they're probably have the least experience and knowledge going. You know, they've just been given the one course saying, "Oh, this is how you do everything," and it just doesn't work with the majority of people. So, which is great, where you can get add-ons like this, new ways of looking at things, and things like the bunny talk, for example. I think things I love about that is, the interactive stuff is really good, and particularly with children. A lot of children, I do work with children, and before doing the bunny talk, quite often you might find that children might clam up a little bit. They don't want to talk about certain things, whereas with the bunny talk, because it's very interactive, because it's sort of play and fun, it's easy to draw that out and interact with them to resolve the problems.
Yeah, because well, it just is. And that's why the in-person one, you will actually see it, because you're going to get your own transformation as
Yeah.
well. Because, come along with any issue, and you don't even know it might be there until actually you get it out onto paper. And it's quite interesting how that works, and then playing with toys and things like that, because you naturally age regress as you are playing. And yes, so you get your own transformation, and people, your clients around you, that they will just love it, and they will spread the word, because I get that all over the place. People know me as the person to go to in your area, and then it's just fantastic knowing that you have those tools. So say if you do Gary's, you do mine, or either one, you just know that you've got something else that really works and benefits your clients. So your confidence goes up, and hence your prices can too.
Absolutely.
So, which is, and we do deserve that.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. As I said, and there's big markets for both. As I mentioned at the beginning, 1 in 2 people will get cancer. 40% seek complementary therapy, such as hypnotherapy. So that's 20% of the population is the market. It's a pretty
Yeah.
big market.
Well,
So,
actually,
there just aren't that many people doing it.
no, there isn't. And because we work so effectively and efficiently, because both of them, I mean, did you say you average four sessions, Gary?
It depends what we're working with. If I'm working with cancer patients, it depends on what we're looking at.
Okay.
If it's pre or post surgical, it might only be 1 or 2. If we're dealing with sort of the fears and phobias, it might be perhaps up to 3 or 4. The psychological fallout of the start might be a couple. Possibly side effects might be sort of 2 or 3. So it does vary. But again, you can be there for their whole journey. So,
Yeah. Okay. And so fair enough. And they, because that's the rapport. And again, I mean, through play, there is so much rapport. And with yours, I'm sure you'll probably, well, I know you do. You cover rapport building. And of course, we all know that you all are fantastic hypnotists in your own right. So these are just adding on to what you do already. So it's exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing everybody at HypnoThoughts Live. It is such a fun conference, and there are other wonderful pre and post workshops on as well. So,
and as we were saying before the beginning, make sure you get there early, a few days early, and stay a few days late, because not only there's a lot to do in Vegas, there's lots of things to see and do and lots of fun to be had. There's lots of social events at the conference and swimming pool and all sorts of other things. But yeah, my course is on the Tuesday and Wednesday before. Yours are the 2 days afterwards, and there are courses going on before and after that as well. So I mean, I'm getting in the Sunday before the conference, and I know a lot of people stay almost a week after. So make it a holiday. Come out for a couple of weeks.
And it's important to do that because, well, time-wise, but actually we were mentioning sometimes if you're traveling from abroad, sometimes things can go wrong with the aeroplanes. So it's
as we mentioned, mine got delayed for a day and a half last year.
So yes, come early. And I know that they've got really good prices actually for I mean, it's something like $59 a night, isn't it? So
yeah, Vegas is certainly in the news over here. Vegas at the moment is suffering because of a lack of tourism. They're down hugely.
right.
So they're crying out for people to go and visit.
Yeah, so you'll get some good deals on most of the things, any shows and all sorts.
Yeah.
So yes. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. We'll put the links in the comments, and we look forward to seeing you in Vegas. Come and chat to either of us. I've got a vendor booth as well, so
I can be found in the bar a fair bit.
Yes, we always know where Garry is. Come and get some bunny rabbit chocolate. That's nice chocolate, Lindt chocolate, not the other kind. Anyway, take care, everybody, and thanks for watching. And it's goodbye from me, Claudia, Rickard,
and goodbye from me, Garry Coles, and see you in Vegas.
See you in Vegas. Bye.